everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful you've chosen to return, or if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Tonj of Naphtalia Yoga, and today's sequence is really needed. And I think it's one of those sequences that's going to help ground us and also a healing flow. I have been intuitively sensing that we're in that space collectively where we need to come together and collectively create healing energy for one another. So this flow for me is a sequence that's rooted in the hips and the heart to release emotion and to open ourselves to things that are meant to flow to us. With that being said, I'd actually like to open today's meditation with Namaste. Today's session with meditation, because I think that that is the key to grounding yourself and to welcoming yourself into your practice. Oftentimes we get distracted by outside noise, by outside people, and really taking those couple of minutes to remember to breathe is really profound. So let's begin in a comfortable, easy seat, or maybe you have your legs in a straddle. When you're meditating, you find your comfort. You can close your eyes, find a nice tall spine, take a nice big sip of air in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it all away. Do 3 more breaths just like that. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. 1 more, keep going. I'd like to activate our Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, to help balance. You know, we have that masculine and feminine meridian down the center of our body, and when we find balance within ourselves, it translates into our life. So bringing that thumb to the nostril, you can raise your peace fingers to the forehead. Block off the right side as you inhale only through that left side nostril. Exhale right back out through that left side. 1 more time, inhale in, you're plugging that right side nostril. Exhale back out. Now taking that middle finger, go ahead and alternate. Plug the left nostril, open the right side. You can keep that pointer finger on your third eye just to keep yourself balanced. This time, inhale only through the right side. Exhale back out. 1 more time, inhale through the right side. Exhale back out. Wonderful. Now, if you'd like to continue just opening and breathing 2 breath cycles through each side, that's totally fine. You can also begin to alternate. So inhaling in through that right side, exhale, close the left nostril, open the right, exhale out. Inhale through the right nostril, use that thumb to plug it, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left side, plug it with the middle finger, open the right, exhale, and continue to alternate, flowing with your breath. And if you begin to feel dizzy at any time, go ahead and return back to your normal breathing pattern, but let's do this alternating for about 30 more seconds. You may notice your body naturally begin to loosen. If your arm starts hurting, go ahead and use the other hand. We're almost there, home stretch. Take 1 more cycle of breath. On your next exhale, release that hand back down to your knees, palms up for receiving, and keep those eyes closed. Let's take a collective deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release it out, and return back to your normal breathing pattern. Keeping the eyes closed and allowing yourself to welcome in today's mantra. My heart is a safe space. I welcome love, abundance, and health. If you'd like to say that mantra with me, feel free to join. Or if you have your own personal mantra, I'll say it one more time. My heart is a safe space. May I welcome in love, abundance, and health. Take a nice big sip of air, breathe that mantra in. Exhale everything away and begin to flutter your eyes open. Hopefully you're feeling a lot more grounded and ready to practice. And we'll begin our practice today with some seated cat-cows. Bringing the hands to the knees, just inhale, round the spine. Exhale, arch the spine. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, arch it. 3 more times. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Inhale, finding that cat position. Exhale, ending on your cow. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's do a couple of neck rolls. Taking the head to the left shoulder, bringing it back. Coming right ear to right shoulder and chin to chest. Keep doing that same rotation. Two more times, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, send the head back, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Take one more circle here, allowing that neck to loosely flow. Remembering your breath as it flows and bringing it right back to neutral. Let's sweep our arms up high overhead for a nice seated Tadasana. Inhale while you're at the top. Exhale, open that spine, and let's make sure those shoulders aren't hunched up by the ears. On your next exhale, rotate the torso to the right, dropping that left hand on the right knee, gazing over the right shoulder. Hold here for 2 full body breaths. On your next inhale, sweep those arms back up through center. And as you exhale, release that right hand to the left knee, gazing over the left shoulder. Filling the body with oxygen, 2 breath cycles. Inhale, sweep the arms back through center. And let's cactus the arms down, spreading those fingers nice and wide. And we're gonna do one more set of cat-cow, but we're gonna open and sweep our hands. So inhale, round the spine. Exhale, shine that heart space open to the world. Inhale, dome the spine. Exhale, open that heart. Hold here with your heart open, and let's let one lion's breath out. Sending that tongue out of the mouth, sending the gaze up to the third eye. Inhale in. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and meet in a tabletop position, coming to all fours. Spreading those fingertips nice and wide to the mat. Curl the toes under as we do some body circles to the right. And make these circles as exaggerated as your body desires. Whatever organic movements that come to you, move your body. You may hear some popping. That was my knee. Coming right back around on that fourth circle. Switch directions and move to the other side. Feel that hip start to open. Remembering your breath. Ooh, got both knees to pop. As you come around on that last circle, make your way back to neutral, keeping those toes curled under. Ensure that the hands and the wrists are stacked directly above each other. On an inhale, extend that right leg out long behind you, finding that balanced tabletop. You're going to extend that left arm out long. Inhale, crunch that elbow to the knee. Exhale, back out. 3 times on each side. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, back out. One more time. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, back out. Now drop that back right foot down to the mat. You can release your hand as well. And we're gonna sweep that right arm up and open for a nice modified side plank. If you'd like to make it a little more challenging, you can bring both feet together to open up that plank. But let's go ahead and keep it gentle here if you're not ready for that adjustment. Do some circles with the wrist. On your next exhale, bring yourself right back to neutral. Keeping those toes tucked under. Extend that left leg long this time. Reach the right arm out in front of you. Inhale in. One last exhale. Inhale, crunch that knee to elbow. Exhale, back out. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, back out. Last one, we're doing 3 times. Inhale in. Exhale, crunch right back out. Drop that left foot, drop the hand, open up into that side plank. Give yourself some circles with that wrist. Bringing everything back down to that neutral tabletop. Let's curl our toes. Send the hips up and back for your first downward dog. Might be your first one of the day, so go ahead and pedal those knees, walk those feet. When you're ready, finding stillness in this downward dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. On your next exhale, begin to walk the hands back towards the feet, coming into your ragdoll. Take that generous bend in the knee, grasping for opposite elbows, swaying from side to side. The gaze is going directly behind you. You should see the back of your room. Remember to breathe here. Begin to nod your head no. No, you don't want to close your heart off. You are ready to share love freely. Nod your head yes. You deserve all of the abundance, love, and good health. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and begin to slowly come all the way up to a standing position. Rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. allowing the neck to come absolutely last as we ground down into our Tadasana. Allowing yourself to feel nice and grounded here. Inhale, sweep those arms up high overhead. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Drop that right hand down. Arch that left arm up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, drop that left arm. Ardha Chandrasana to the right side, arching that right arm up and over. Inhale, back through center. Let's bring those fingertips together as we take a nice gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Allow yourself to really check in with your body while you're here. Inhale, halfway lift, creating space in the body. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, root to rise, arms come all the way to the top of the mountain, Tadasana. Take that gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold, planting your hands and preparing for your first vinyasa. Let's meet in a plank position, lowering down through our chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Wonderful. Finding stillness here, we'll hold for 2 breath cycles. On that second exhale, we're gonna inhale and lift that right foot up for 3-legged dog, making sure that we keep our hips nice and square to the mat. On your next exhale, step that right foot forward, pressing all the way up into your crescent lunge. That front right knee is at a 90-degree angle, and that back left toe is perched. Sweep those arms up high overhead. Exhale, open up into Warrior Two. I know my back is to you, but we're nice and strong in our Warrior Two. Our hips are squared, and we're sending our gaze over our right fingertips. Inhale, hinge forward and reverse side angle. On your next inhale, come back up to Warrior Two, and we'll reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheel those hands back down around the front right foot, and let's step the right foot back and meet in a downward dog. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Hold for 1 breath cycle. Exhale, step it forward, pressing up into that crescent lunge. We sweep the arms up high overhead. Exhale, open up into that Warrior Two. Your back right foot's parallel with the back of the mat. And remember that bend in your front left knee as you gaze over those left fingertips. Take a nice big deep breath in as you extend side angle. Reach that hand down as your right arm floats up to the sky. You always have the option to modify. Maybe that forearm comes to the knee instead, wherever you are in your practice. Hold for 1 more breath. On that next inhale, sweep back up to Warrior Two. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down around the front left foot, stepping back into a downward dog. On your next inhale, sweep that right leg high again. Step it all the way through, pressing up to crescent lunge. And we're gonna move a little bit faster as we sweep those arms up high. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, extended side angle. Inhale, back to Warrior Two. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel those hands on down. If you'd like to take a vinyasa, you can. Otherwise, let's meet back in our downward dog as we do the left side. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Exhale, step it forward, press up into that crescent lunge. Open into warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. One more, inhale back to our warrior two. Reverse your warrior on that exhale. One time, one more breath, excuse me. Exhale, cartwheel those hands on down around that front left foot. Take your vinyasa and we'll meet back in our downward dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. On your next inhale, we'll sweep that right leg high again for 3-legged dog. And this time we're gonna take our right knee to our right elbow, just like we did on the ground when we were crunching. Exhale, back up. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, back up. We're gonna cross our body, right knee to left elbow. Exhale, back up. Hold here for 1 breath. And as you exhale, we're gonna come back, knee to nose, and we're gonna rotate into our Ekpadakapatthana, our pigeon pose. So that right foot becomes parallel with the right side of the mat. Namaste with the left side of the mat. As our back left toes relax down to the earth. Inhale, shine that heart space open. Exhale, fold forward. Find yourself a comfortable space. Maybe you stack your wrists so you can rest your forehead there. Or maybe you go all the way down to forearms. Wherever you are, get comfortable because we're gonna hold here for 8 breaths. Keep breathing. I know you hear my little kitten Patience. She's back there making her little cat calls. Couple more breaths here. If you're feeling pins and needles, that's good. That's the fascia in your body getting comfortable in this position. So next time you come here, it'll be a little bit easier. Take one more sip of air in through the nose. And as you exhale, begin to slowly lift the heart space, lift the chest. We're gonna plant our hands nice and firm, activate that back left toe, and let's meet in a plank. Toes come together. Fingers are nice and wide here in this really strong stance. Hold for 3 breaths. You've got this. I know it feels hard, but you've got this. Exhale, lower down into your chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog. You guys are doing phenomenal. Let's do the same thing on the left side. So on your next inhale, sweep that left leg high. And on an exhale, bring that left knee to left elbow. Inhale it right back up to the top. And then we're gonna go knee to nose on your next exhale. Inhale right back up to the top. Let's cross body, left knee to right elbow. Exhale right back up. Hold here for 1 breath. And then we're gonna knee to nose and we're gonna find our Ekpadakapatthana. I love saying that. Our pigeon pose on the left side. Open that chest while you're here. Exhale, fold over that front left knee. Get comfortable. Remember, we're gonna hold for about 8 to 10 breaths. Our hips, they hold so much emotion. And so when we hold in these really powerful poses, we allow our bodies to release, to let go. We open up our heart spaces and every other part of our being to receive the love, the abundance, and the health that we desire. Hold here just a few more breaths. Now, if you're like me, one side may want to sit a little bit longer, so feel free to pause the video and continue to hold in these poses as long as you'd like. But let's go ahead and lift that heart space, opening the chest. And we'll plant the hands firmly. We don't have to go into a plank. You can go straight back to downward dog, or you can take a vinyasa, whichever you choose. Commit to it. Inhaling to your upward dog, exhale back to downward dog. We're almost done. We're just gonna end with some heart openers. So go ahead and lower those knees to the earth as we prepare for a camel stretch. We'll come to standing on our knees. Bring those hands to the small of the back. Inhale, roll those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them down the spine. And take a nice gentle push forward with the pelvis as the heart space lifts and opens. If this is where you'd like to stop, that is a-okay. If you'd like to reach your hands back towards the ankles, just remember to lift the chest while you're here. No compression in that lower back. Wherever you choose to go, we'll all meet in a counter stretch and a child's pose, bringing those knees wide to the mat. Sink the hips back towards the heels as you extend the arms out long in front of you. Hold here in your child's pose for 3 full breaths. And as you begin to press back up, you'll go right on to lying on your back as we begin to warm down today. Hug those knees into the chest once you arrive. On an exhale, extend that right leg out long, hugging the knee nice and tight into the chest. Take that left hand to the left knee and allow it to open up towards the armpit. Reach that hand for the left foot. We'll do a half happy baby here. So the right leg is still long, and you can either be holding onto your ankle, or maybe you're holding onto your peace fingers. Whatever you choose, allow those shoulder blades to relax down to the earth as you hook on to that right leg, opening that left. Namaste, me and my left and rights today. You're hooking on to that left foot as you open the left hip. Preparing for a supine twist, reach that right hand for the left knee. Cross it over the right side body. I got it that time. And extend that left arm out into a T, gazing over that left hand. Inhale, both knees back into center, allowing the left leg to go long. Hug on to that right knee. Using the right hand to pull that right knee up and out to the armpit. Preparing for that same Ananda Balasana, that half happy baby. Reach that hand for either the big pinky, the big toe, or maybe for the ankle, finding that half happy baby. Remember to breathe here. You can begin to take that left hand to the right knee, preparing for that supine twist, bringing that left knee down towards the earth. It does not need to touch, but you want to make sure that you're nice and flat in your shoulder blades. That's the more important part as you send that gaze over the right hand. Inhale, hug both knees back in through center, squeezing yourself into the tiniest ball that you've made all class. Exhale, lower everything down to the earth, and we're gonna cactus our arms for today's Shavasana, allowing for our heart space to feel nice and open. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. If you'd like to do a modified Shavasana, maybe you do a back bend and you place your blocks behind your back as if you're in a yin practice. This is a great practice to do assisted with those blocks. Now, if you have time to stay in your Shavasana longer, I invite you to pause the video and rest here as long as you desire. But if you're ready to move on with your day, you can begin to wiggle your toes and twinkle your fingers. Take a nice full body breath and reach those arms up high above the head as if you just woke up. And you're taking a nice long body stretch. If you'd like to find your fetal pose, you can hug your knees into your chest and roll to either side. Maybe using your arm as a pillow when you get there. This fetal pose represents your rebirth from today's practice. It represents everything that you'd like to take back with you into your daily life. Keeping your eyes closed when you're ready, let's meet in a seated position, just how we started class. Keeping those palms facing up, receiving from the universe. Let's remind ourselves of our mantra. Remind ourselves that our hearts are open, that we welcome in love, abundance, and wealth, and health, and everything that we truly desire. Let's bring our hands to our forehead to remind ourselves to think good thoughts. Our mind is a garden, and we only plant seeds here of love, trust, and balance. Lowering our hands down to our lips to remind ourselves that our words are the water to our garden. May you remember to always speak kindly to yourself, but more importantly to others, for all of your words are a reflection of self. Allow your hands to float down to your heart space. Remind yourself that you are made in love and you have nothing but love to share with this world. Namaste. Thank you so much for choosing to flow with me today. If you are not already subscribed, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but now that you've done the whole flow, I hope that you'll press that like button, subscribe, tell a friend, and feel free to join me on all the other social media that I'm going to work on linking somewhere around here. Guys, have a beautiful day. Move forward with your hearts open and leave everything behind that may have been holding you down from before.